Legal changes in 2018 are changing the way we work and live. And if we look to places like Colorado, where they've gone through this process in the past, we will see that there will continue to be confusion and abuse of the new status of cannabis laws once they've been officially changed. Employers, managers, supervisors, and anyone else in a position to oversee and assure safety, especially in safety-sensitive workplaces, need to have heightened awareness to cannabis and its effects. At the end of the day, you and your employees all have the legal responsibility to provide safe workplaces, and part of that is identifying risks like impairment. As such, you need to know what impairment looks like and how to respond when you encounter impairment in employees or anyone else on work sites. And that's just not cannabis impairment. All impairment should be understood so awareness and safety can remain the focus. This course is intended to provide a basis for enhanced awareness to impairment from drug and alcohol by outlining what impairment is and some of the language we use around impairment awareness, some details on cannabis, alcohol, and other drugs and how they affect users, best practices for maintaining high impairment awareness on work sites, information about impaired driving, reacting to situations of impairment, and the importance of confidentiality and record keeping. We will also take some time to detail topics around testing, like when and why to test for impairment, how to document reasonable cause and trigger testing, post-incident testing tips and timelines, when and why to use drug testing for reasonable cause, how testing can happen, and who is responsible. Finally, we will review the importance of policy updates in maintaining safety and give some tips as to the best ways to go about updating policy. The information we outline in this course is relevant to everyone in the workplace: employers, managers, supervisors, and even employees. Contractors are also affected, as they are expected to, at a minimum, meet policy expectations of the organization they're working for. For the purpose of this course, we've simplified the language to refer to everyone as simply employers and employees. There will be a knowledge check at the end of this course, and you'll have to pass that in order to successfully complete the training. This course draws heavily from and also meets the educational requirements set out in the Canadian model for providing a safe workplace. Links to specific documents, such as the Canadian model, can also be found in the resources. Finally, please note that the contents of this training material are provided for general information and training purposes only, and they do not constitute legal advice of any kind. Users of this training material are advised to seek specific legal advice. When you're ready, click Next to proceed and start the course.